It is a new day. We are ready. Car is on its way. So last night we got the mud flaps on, we got the mud guards in. What else did we do? I've got a floor mat under me, like just little things like that. But apart from that, it seems to be going all right. All right, we're pulled up. Keys are dropped off. Let's see how we go. There it is. All right, so I'm back at the mechanics and I don't know. He hasn't told me if it's passed or not, and he's out getting another client's car delivered back to him. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm not holding my breath, so you know. So can't imagine though. All right, he's just pulled up. Come on. I want to know what's going on.
Closer, bit by bit. We're getting closer.
All right. So it hasn't passed. But the list is very small and very easy. I'll run through the list when I get home because it's on my phone. Holy fuck, I thought those sirens were for this car. I was like, no, I have a permit. But no.
So like I said, the list isn't very big. The first thing he picked for me was all the lights on the outside were a little loose. So here I am just going around tidying all them up, making sure everything's fixed and just doesn't really generally rattle around. The other things he had me do were clean out the number plate lights, which you'll see, drag link rubbers, which turns into an ordeal in itself, front brake hoses, which you don't see much of in this episode, battery clamp, and changing the driver's seatbelt. So all in all, really not an issue. So I'm really happy. I really didn't think the car was going to pass. It was going to be an absolute long shot if it did. I did mention I was going to get caught out on the tie rods potentially, but for a different reason. But I got caught there anyway.
So if that's the old seatbelt. I basically had to fab up this little section here. So this is a terrain tamer seatbelt. It just doesn't come with this sort of back piece here. So very annoying, but it came with a part. It had bracket adapters and whatnot. So I was able to make one up, and yeah, it's in there good. So I'll put all this back together now. All right, new seatbelt's in. I hate the fact that it's not the same colour as the rest, but fuck, oh well.
And the seatbelt, I could have done the dodgy thing and run the lighter up the side of it, but I want to do the right thing. I want to show you guys that you don't have to go and try and cut corners. We all want to be safe and secure and do the right thing, especially at the moment in the four-wheel drive industry. Cops are red hot on all the idiots around and defecting cars. For $150 for $180, I think I spent at Terrain Tamer for a new seatbelt. Just do it, get it done. It wasn't perfect. I had to sort of fab up a little piece for it.
All right, I fucked up. Trying to get this fucking tie rod arm out. I've hit the fucking thread on the side accidentally, and I'm gonna have to fucking get a die kit and re-tap this thread. I'm fucking annoyed. So anyway, this doesn't get done. This for some reason doesn't want to do what I'm trying it to do as well. So fucking not a great run, to be honest. Anyway, all right, next day coming.
So because I hit the thread, I've gone to Bunnings to see if I can't find myself a tap and die set that'll do the drag link rubbers, and didn't really have much luck here.
Alright, I gave up. I had to buy tie rod replacements. Alright, so we're going to pull this out, disconnect this one, unwind that out, and then replace this section here. Got it. This is all back together. This is fouling though, so I'll just tilt this over to the side and probably make it a vertical clamp, which probably needs to be because the groove that's here, this clamp's wrong. So obviously, when this groove along here that we're clamping down, we need to clamp that way, not this way. So I need to change this over. I'll do that now, and then I can clamp this second bolt back in, put the castle nut back on, grease up this new one. I think it's got a greasing point. Actually, it doesn't. That's weird. Oh, grease points. Nope. No idea. Well, I'm putting it back together, so. Time to torque down. These all get done to 91 Newton meters, so I'll go around and do that now. All right, that's done. Time to bleed brakes. So I'm sure everyone's sort of seen videos on how to do a one-man brake, but just in case you haven't, basically I've got a hose that's into a bucket, and then all I do is I'm going to loop it around my shock tower and plug it in. What I want to do is create a rise, and then I'm going to pump enough till I see that go up in level. So usually like 4 pumps will push the whole thing out, and then I just lock it back up, and then that's it. Next on the list is I've got to build a battery clamp. Funnily enough, right, there is part of it, remnants of it here, which was sort of hanging down, and I didn't even notice it. So, time to do this. I'm just gonna have to fab something up. I'll see what I can do. This is my makeshift battery clamp. I've used one of the bonnet stops. God, sorry about the dog. I've used one of the bonnet stops, which honestly lost its rubber, wasn't really doing much anyway. Use a bolt there, and yeah, it doesn't move, mate, so pretty good.